Hey guys, this is Claudia here from the Bookkeeping Experts. I've been a bookkeeper for over 20 years and I am a pro advisor certified professional. And I have heard all kinds of questions from my clients. How can we use QuickBooks Online in order to grow my business? There's different tools that can help you, and one of them is to use classes. We talk about tags before, and we also talk about projects, and they all have their benefits, but classes is definitely one of my favorites. Now, something to keep in mind is that QuickBooks projects is not available on all QuickBooks Online accounts, just for QuickBooks Online Plus and Advanced. So if you have Essentials or you have Simple Start or Self-Employed, that feature is not available. So you'd have to upgrade your account to Plus or Advanced first in order to have access to that. Plus, with the QuickBooks Online Plus, you do have up to 40 accounts, and you can create sub accounts from that as well. And Advanced is unlimited. So just something to keep in mind. And here we're gonna get started. Okay, first of all, let's on the left-hand side gear menu, just go ahead and click there, and we're gonna go to Accounts and Settings. And you want to set up your account first so that you can add classes to it. On the left-hand side where you see Advanced, go ahead and click there. And under categories, mine is already on, but if yours was not on, you would click on the little pencil here, and here's where you turn on and off, and you would be able to track that. And I want just one to each row in transaction, and that's good enough for me. I like that. And we're gonna save here and then done. Okay, so the next step is to set up the classes. So you want to click on the gear menu again, and on under the second column and under list, you want to click on all lists and then classes. All right, I have a few classes already here, but I'm gonna reset some of them. So we are going to track, let's suppose we are a nonprofit organization, and I want to track certain events that I put together, and I want to see which ones are profitable and which ones are not. Okay, so for now, I'm gonna disable a few of the accounts here. So to create a new account, you want to click on the new here, and if you want to disable because it's non-applicable to whatever you want, you can click here and make inactive. So we're gonna make those inactive because I don't want to mix my classes. If not, it gets a little confusing. But there's different things you can track with classes. You can track, like I said, if you are a nonprofit and you have several nonprofit events that you want to track income and expense, you can do that. If you are any kind of company that wants to track like your income, like because on the income statement, you just want to have it as simple as possible so that your account don't get confused, right? You don't want to create an income account for each of your products or anything like that. So, but you can track them with classes. So let's suppose you want to track how you're generating your sales, right? So that's one way. So you can create like the sources of income such as Google AdWords or trade shows or whatever you do in order to promote your business or social media, whatever it is. So you can list those and track those um, uh, uh, those income sources to verify which ones are more profitable to you, where you want to put your marketing money. So that's very important, right? So where you want to put your marketing money, you can track, where are your customers coming from? So, whatever kind of marketing and promotion you're doing, and you can track that through classes. Okay, like I said, in this situation here, we're just gonna track events. So I created one already, City Oktoberfest. Let's suppose I put a few nonprofit events here. Another one is Christmas, Christmas dinner party. Okay. And let's see, 4th of July, 4th July, uh, party. You can create as many as you want, up to 40 if it is plus or unlimited advance, right? You don't want to do too many because it gets a little confusing. So I'm going to create about four here. So one more. So we have 4th of July, Christmas party, City Oktoberfest, and our New Year's event. Okay. Or New Year's gala. There you go. Okay, so I have four here. That's good enough. I already created one transaction for the Oktoberfest. I'm gonna create another one. We're gonna create some invoices. Okay, and you can add the classes to invoices, to sales receipt, and to expenses as well as in banking. You can select your classes right there. Okay, so this is just a sample account. So we only have well, we have a couple of customers, but I'm just gonna use my best customer here. Okay, so that you know this is not a real account. It's just simple. Okay, I'll put it here. Due on receipt, and we're gonna select the services. We're gonna put I don't know. We can create just about anything, but we're just gonna put sales here, and we're gonna say that we had a total amount of sales for $5,000 for the Christmas dinner party. Okay, this is all the income. Obviously, I'm putting a lump sum here, but you can you can do it whatever way, per customer or things like that. So, and if you have an app, you can synchronize that as well. All right, so we're gonna save this. Okay, it's saved. Yep, it's saved. Okay, and we're gonna close here. I'm gonna create another expense towards that Christmas one. So once again, that's always my best customer. And the payment method, I'll put credit card, and the expense here is I'm gonna create a new one because that's an expense. And I'm gonna put it as entertainment meals, and here catering expenses. Because obviously I'm paying for a cater, I want to have catering expenses, and that's going to be a big expense on my Christmas dinner party. So we're going to save that. And I don't want the City Oktoberfest. I want to select the right one. That's the Christmas dinner party, right? I'm going to save and close. I'm going to generate another expense here. I should have put save a new. Gym. Let's see. Contractors. Let's suppose that I have some entertainment, so I had to pay $1,000 for that. Okay, it's for my Christmas party again. Now, something to keep in mind in classes, you want to make sure that if you want to track classes, you want to make sure that every transaction you select the correct class for that. Of course, there will be transactions that there's no classes, right? Such as like let's suppose you buy an equipment for the firm that be used on all kinds of events, then you don't want to select a class on that. Or office for rental, for instance, no class because that's pretty much for all your projects, right? So we're gonna save and close this. We're done with the expenses, but you can add whatever. Let's suppose that I don't want to do an invoice because customer already paid. So I'm just gonna do a sales receipt. And I just want to show you that classes is there too. So we're going to select the customer. Now we're going to go gym, and we're going to do sales here as well. And let's suppose $2,000. And let's suppose the gym, it's one of my sponsors and of the New Year's gala, and that's how much that he gave for this, booth rental, whatever it is. And we're gonna save or save and send if you're sending to the client, right? I'm just gonna close here. So now, so this is how you will enter the transactions and select your classes, right? So I also taught you how to open new ones. It's on the new here, and how to delete or modify it. Let's suppose that I want to change this. So right next to the run report, the little arrow, you want to click there, click on edit, and you can modify this whatever way you need. Instead of 4th of July party, and I want to uppercase here. There you go. Okay, I wanted to modify, or if something already passed and you don't want that class anymore, so because especially if you have plus, you want to manage those classes so you can add more classes. You can make inactive, and you can recycle that again. So let's suppose next year they're back again. So if you want to reactivate, click on the gear menu, include inactive, and now I am going to, so it's not really gone, right? As you can see, it's not really gone. So we're gonna make active my New Year's gala. Okay. Now I'm gonna exclude inactive, and I'm done. Okay. Now, the most important part. So you enter all the transactions throughout the year or throughout the month. You want to see how things are going with those nonprofit transactions. But let's suppose end of the year, you want to see how you did it and what you need to do to adjust for next year. Or if you want to do this event next year because either you didn't generate enough or whatever, so this is a great way to, great tool in order for you to decide that. So we're going to go, in order to see the reports for that, we're going to go ahead and click on reports on the left-hand side menu. And we're going to profit and loss by class. Now, keep in mind that classes will be only on your profit and loss, not on your balance sheet accounts. So anything that has to do with income and expense, you can add classes to that, but not to bank accounts and things like that. So nothing, uh, assets or anything like that that goes into the balance sheet. No. So just for income and expense. So that's what you use classes for, right? So profit and loss by class is the report you want to run to find out what's going on here. And of course, you want to check the date. System is already set to this year to date. And hey, look at this. This is beautiful. So it's going to show up all your events, all your nonprofit events. So we have the Christmas dinner party, City Oktoberfest. Oh, this one was deleted. New Year's Gala. And then this one is not specified, right? Because there will be items that you don't specify. Okay, so there you have it, and then you're gonna have all your expenses here, and you'll be able to track what is the bottom line on each of those events, those nonprofit events, or if it is, let's suppose if you're tracking your income sources. So you're going to see your income sources here. So let's suppose trade shows or Google AdWords or refer or things like that. So all those things are possible with classes to track with classes. We talk about tags on my prior videos, and you can use tags as well. So that the benefits of using tag is that you don't have to have plus or advanced. So any kind of QuickBooks Online account you can track those items with tags. But I really like the report by class. It's really simplified, easy to see it, and class. If you know how to set up classes, and if you do a good job keeping track of all the incomes and the classes and the expense and so on and so forth, it is priceless. All the information you can get from this is really priceless and it's easy to understand. So, in my opinion, you may you may try tags and prefer that. So, or you may just want to use projects, and that's fine too. So, all those are great tools for you to understand your business better and plan it better. Planning is a great way to grow your business. So, this is how you use QuickBooks Online to track your business income and expense and grow your business. Okay, so if you like this video, please subscribe to our channel. We like to bring educational videos like that on a constant basis. But in order for us to keep doing that, we need you to like, share, subscribe to our channel, and you will receive the most updated videos every week or so, right? Every week or 2 weeks. But let us know if you have a certain subject you would like us to cover next time. I hope this was very useful for you and that you have lots of fun with QuickBooks Online. I do. So until next time, and I hope to see you soon, keep smiling.